Senator Sanders.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you all for your testimony. I believe that all of you mentioned Pell Grants, and I think the elephant in the room, as many of you know, right now there is a Republican-led so-called reconciliation bill which will provide massive tax breaks to the very rich and cut programs that working families need. And one of the programs that is being cut are Pell Grants. Where we are right now, the bill is in flux, but right now it would eliminate, this Republican bill would eliminate Pell Grants for 1.4 million working class students and substantially reduce Pell Grants for 3 million low-income students throughout America. That's what that bill does. Dr. Brown, what does that mean for Tuskegee?
Thank you, Senator Sanders. The vast majority of our students use Pell Grants. If you reduce Pell Grants, you will probably increase the amount used in student loans. If you cap access to student loans and at the same time reduce Pell Grants, you will hurt access to education for those who begin their educational journey in poverty or with significant need.
Dr. Brown, if you could convey that message to Republican members of Congress, I would appreciate it. Dr. Lowry Hart, what would that do to students at your community college?
Over 75% of our students at Austin Community College are part-time because they're working 2 part-time jobs and raising a family. If the proposals to increase part-time Pell went into place, there are 5,000 Austin Community College students right now that are taking between 6 and 7 hours that would lose Pell access, which means the workforce programs that they're engaged in, they might have to drop out of or withdraw from.
Okay, thank you. I don't have a lot of time. Dr. Lindsay, what does that mean for Taylor?
Pell is an incredibly important catalyst for hundreds of our students, and the expanded Pell has made a tremendous difference. I worked directly with students. I've seen how it has actually allowed them to be able to come to Taylor and to be able to stay at Taylor. It's a huge differentiator, and I think all of us recognize the key difference that Pell has made.
All right, do I hear the 3 folks who are running universities think that these kind of massive cuts in Pell Grants would have a very negative impact on the lives of your students? Am I hearing that? I am hearing that. All right, Dr. Larry Hart, talk a little bit. To me, education is a human right, like healthcare. Whether you're rich, poor, young, old, I think you should be entitled to it. And I think as an investment for our country, wanting the best qualified, the strongest possible and best educated workforce, it makes sense to encourage all of our people. I understand you have a young man who wants to go to medical school behind you. Dr. Brown, I don't know what his financial circumstances are, but if he doesn't have a lot of money, he will graduate medical school many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt at a time when we desperately need primary care physicians. Dr. Larry Hart, what has been your experience in providing free tuition for the students in the Austin area?
It's been transformative for the families that we serve. Our enrollment has returned to pre-pandemic levels. Our students are now enrolled in workforce programs that will lead to a family-sustaining wage. We saw a 40% increase in enrollment based on the free tuition program, and it is already producing outcomes in increased retention and success in the classroom.
So what I'm hearing from you is the investment that has been made in those students is going to pay off in a whole lot of ways.
Yes, the ROI on this is undeniable. Every economist will tell you that education attainment is the biggest predictor of which communities are going to succeed or fail. And right now in Austin, we're importing talent from all over the globe, and we need to be investing in our own local students, and the free tuition program is helping us do that.
Mr. Pierce, what is your sense of what free tuition would mean to working class families in this country?
It would mean widespread economic opportunity. And it's not just for those families that are going to be able to get a job with a family-sustaining wage. It's for all of us. Our communities are better off when we have more education. There's more innovation. There's better jobs. There's an economy that we built in the middle of the 20th century that was the envy of the world. We get back there by educating our workforce.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.